Whenever you want some data, you can retrieve that data by using that particular application, whatever you have created through database connectivity. So saving data permanently. So basically there are two ways provided by Python that can be saved your data from program to some other tools, or we can say some other files. So there are two systems. One is file system and second is database systems. So in file systems, binary files and CSV files, two options are there. You have already learned about CSV files. I have uploaded this video. You will get this video in I button. So you can watch that video also, how to save data from Python to CSV files and how to read data from CSV to Python. That I have already covered. And database that we are going to cover from this video. So first is MySQL connectivity. Second example is Oracle database. Third example is SQL database. So according to your CBSE syllabus or curriculum, MySQL database connectivity is given in the syllabus. So we will cover this thing. If you want to learn about Oracle connectivity, then you comment in the comment section. So I will provide that video also, how to provide Oracle database connectivity with Python. So there are so many aspects of database connectivity, like open database connectivity, that is ODBC. From open source you can create that connectivity. Second is JDBC, Java database connectivity. So similarly this is also considered as PDBC, Python database connectivity we can say. So the basic requirements are as following. First you need MySQL database. So that you have to create or that you have to use. So let me revise that, how to create database and how to use that MySQL. So MySQL needs to be installed in your computer. Here I have already installed. My password is root. So I have just entered this root. So if you want to see the database, use this command, show databases. Show databases and semicolon. Okay. So here it's showing that check manual that database. Okay. Some error it is showing. Yeah. Spelling mistake is there. Show databases. So here you can see basically there are three databases: information schema, MySQL and test. So here I am creating one database by using this command. So which command is used to create database? That you should know and you learn in class 11th as well. So create database. Then I am just giving name MyDB. That is the name, MyDB. Okay, so here I have created the database MyDB. So now let me check it. It is available in database list or not. So I have used this command, show databases, and this MyDB database option is available as usual. So now we can use this database. So use database, we are using open, then database name. So when you want to use open database, use DB command will be used. Okay, so use MyDB is the database. DB means database only, that I am using the short form. So when you retrieve this message, database change, that means everything is okay. So this way you can create a database. Now how to create connection with Python. So these are the basic, how to create and how to use the list of the database. Now let me go ahead. Installation of MySQL connector. So this is the first step whenever you are going towards database connectivity with Python and MySQL. So first you have to install MySQL connector. So when you are going to install this one, first check install PIP packages, because PIP is very well-known package to install any package on Python. So PIP packages on your computer. By this command you can check it. Let me check. CMD, you can open from here, all programs, accessories. From there also you can open this command prompt, or simply you can write CMD here and press enter. Now write command name pip list, so you can get the list of installed packages. So it will take few seconds and you will get that. So here you can see I have installed these packages in my computer: certificate, cycler, Kiwi solver, matplotlib, MySQL connector. It is already installed here. NumPy, Pandas, Pillow, Peep, PyParsing. So these are the details of PIP packages. So similarly, you have to install pip install MySQL connector. So that you can write in this manner, pip install MySQL dash connector. So these steps you have to follow when you are going to connecting this thing or going to perform database connectivity through Python. So here you can see requirement already satisfied message already pop up by the CMD command. Now see, after this step, simply you have to write code. So whenever you want to create database connection, import MySQL connector and other modules, whatever you are going to use in your program, and create an open connection object. So these two steps you have to follow to create connection. So here I have already opened my Python. Now just I am opening a program. As one single line is required to do these things. So I have already written this. Here you can see one folder is there, that is Python MySQL connectivity, and this line I have written. Now see, first import, then MySQL.connector, this module you have to import. Okay, or you can write like import MySQL also as mConnector. So as mConnector, this is my connection object. Then this alias name I have given over here. After that, write any object name. So I have used here con equal to mConnector, which I have written over here. Then m.connect. Then the most important things, here you can write, first thing is your host. Host means that is local host, that is your computer where your database is installed. So that you have to write like this, host equal to local host without any change. After that, second parameter is user equal to username. Here I have used root. So that you can use any username, whatever username you have. If you want to see the username, you can use select current_user command to check in MySQL what user you are currently working with. So that name you can write there. You can set different types of roles and other things by using MySQL database program. Okay, so that also I will cover in another video when I will start MySQL for class 11th. And then you can write password, whatever password is there. I have simply kept my username as root, password as also root. So I have written password root. You can write passwd. If you want to write in short form, you can write passwd as well. And last argument is database equal to your database name. So here we have created MyDB. So that database name should be given. So these arguments required for this function, so that you have to write for database connectivity. mConnector.connect. Then again I am repeating, first your host name, second username, then password, then last one is DB. So let us check now. Just I have saved it, and here you can see nothing is displayed. That means our connection is okay and everything is working properly. See, something I am going to change over here, that database name. Just I am doing MyDB1, that is not available. So it may produce one error. See, this error is there. Okay. So like this you can perform. If any error is there, that means your database connection is not created. So first step, whenever you are moving towards database connectivity, this step you have to follow and you have to check. So one by one I will provide you videos on this concept. So in next video we will see how to insert database and how to create table from MySQL Python connectivity. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, share video with your friends. And if you are watching my channel first time, coming to my channel first time, subscribe my channel and press the bell notification icon to get notified. Thank you for watching. Keep watching, keep learning.